Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just added Shallot from Dragon Ball Legends into the game, so you know your boy had to hop back on after all this time and try him out. The game's also just been updated, making a huge change into single battles, removing the damage scaling based on DP in all single battle modes and adjusting health values so that all characters have the same health. So that means characters like UI, Gogeta, and the other fusions do not have 4 bars of health anymore, making matchups interesting, more fun, and a lot more on a level playing field. Let me know what you think of the update down in the comments. We're gonna try it out and see what's popping.
You should be honored to get to fight an elite warrior such as myself.
Let's make this a fun one, old man. Don't hold back on me. Otherwise, what's the point?
They done such a good job with Shallot's voice lines. Oh my god. Referring to Nappa as an old man? The disrespect. The disrespect. Where's my super counter? Where's my super counter? I don't know. The game don't want to let me super counter. It is what it is. Hard knock life. Up we go. Down. All the way down, big boy. Hi, big boy. Hold this. Thank you for holding that. Ooh, got a bit of flair on there. That reminds me of Jeets' Spirit Breaking Cannon, I think. I think that's what the move's called. But as you can probably tell, it's not difficult to figure out. I haven't played this game in a hot minute. So don't crucify me too much in the comments. Don't cook me too much. I'll send that straight back to you. Where you going? Where you doing? Let's hit you with a wild cannon. Maybe not. Clearly, Spoonius Ansus had other ideas. But I haven't played this game in a hot minute. So your boy is very, very rusty. Very rusty. I think that's very bait to see. Because I don't really be playing this game anymore. But this update is kind of a big update. Kind of a controversial update. I've been seeing a lot of talk about it on the timeline. So I had to come and see what it was saying for myself, including Shallot. I didn't mean to hit that. I was meant to hit Wild Sense instead. But it is what it is. He loves a revenge counter. Up we go. Oh, I'll take that. I will take that. A sloppy dub, but a dub at most.
You know, I guess I am pretty grateful for everything you've done for me. So, thanks, Master.
But this update come out and people were saying that it's probably one of the best updates they've done. So you know I had to hop on and try. You know I had to see what it was saying for myself. Now I'm not gonna lie, changing in single battles everyone's power scaling and not having DP power scaling in all single battles anymore, huge change. And you know what, I'm actually a fan of it. I like it. However, I did think that's kind of the point of Sparking games, Budokai Tenkaichi games. They're supposed to have characters like UI, like Gogeta's, Vegeto's, absolutely doo-doo caca on characters like Nappa, characters like Yamcha, Tien, Chiaotzu, Roshi, etc, etc. It's meant to be that way. But all in all, I actually quite like the change, even though that's one of my smallest gripes, because I said it's supposed to be like that. You pick one of the stronger characters, you are supposed to basically overpower them. Now, changing the health values, I'm completely fine with doing that. You can do that. I would have preferred the change be one or the other. Either have the health value stay the same, but the DP power scaling change. Or change the DP power scaling, but have the extra bar of health on, say, a Gogeta or a UI, etc. But all in all, having both of them change, I'm not going to lie, I'm a fan of it because it makes matchups more interesting. It makes them more fun. Even the two games we're playing now, to be fair, we can't really compare with characters like Nappa and Charlotte. But it works because it makes matches more even. It's all about skill. And it's only in single player matches. So if you still want to rock on DP team matches, the power scaling and also the health still applies. But I'm okay with the changes because, you know, if you want to have characters like that be crazy overpowered versus like Tien's, etc. I said you can still hop in with DP battles and team battles and it's still there. But I feel like maybe they could have had it so it just applied to ranked. That way matchups were a lot more even, because ranked, we all know what ranked was about. You faced about 5 characters and that was it. You know, you faced SSJ4 Gogeta, you faced UI Goku, Vegito, and then Beast Gohan and Broly, and that was pretty much about it. I feel like if they just applied it to ranked, that probably would have been enough. If they left it the same in player matches, that would have been a different story. But I think single player ranked, if they just put it in there, I feel like that would have been a big enough change and that would have been fine. One thing I will say though, I don't know if this is just me or if anyone else is feeling this way, the game feels a lot more snappy, feels a lot more fluid, a lot more responsive, and I am here for that. I still need to hit this. Oh, that was some tech right there. That was some tech your boy can't and don't do. The one thing else I'm quite sad about as well, I don't even play Dragon Ball Legends, but even I know Charlotte goes all the way up to Super Saiyan Blue. He's got no transformations in this game. Sad times, honestly. Sad times. You're telling me they couldn't give him a cheeky Super Saiyan? No. I'm going to hit a boost. Boom, we win those. I'm going to dirty up your draws. Are you guarding? You better be guarding. Couple key blasts. Couple key blast. I have no pride. If I need to do that, I'll do that. But I like the change. I really do. I do like the change because it makes matchups more of a variety. You know, it's not going to be the same 4 to 5 characters over and over again. You know, people actually can use Yamcha and Roshi and that and actually compete. And then you can't just have someone pick Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in ranked and just have them shit on you. Even though they might not be that much better than you, it's just because the character is so good. I really want to hit this ult. That perception was poor. You could have seen that from a mile away. That was no Amazon Prime 3 to 5 working day delivery. That's how obvious that was. That's how much that would have been seen coming. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Get away from me. Nope. Let me hit this ult, bro. I did the wrong move. I did the wrong move. This is pretty cold though. This is pretty sick. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? No, I ran out of time. Please, man. I just want to see the ult. For the sake of the video, let me see the ult, please. It's actually called Rising Rush as well, which I think is hilarious. Such a dope callback to Legends. Okay, we have a bit of drip, a bit of smoke on that. My real power. Did you know all my other power was fake? This is actually the real one. Come on, give me a super counter. No, don't fumble. Don't fumble. We're fumbling. We are fumbling. I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling. I fumbled. I was supposed to do Wild Sense. I've done the wrong move. Sad times. I got time for one more. We can spin the block just one more time.
This tournament of time battle royale thing too.
Why am I facing so many A-ranked players today? I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not that guy, pal. I'm not that guy anymore. You got the wrong guy. Come on, you pink blob bitch.
You beat it.
I'm just coming with pure smoke, pure hands. I think for the fact that even though we're in player matches, we haven't come up against a single UI, Gogeta, Vegito, Broly, Beast, etc, etc. I think shows how good this update is as well, because you get to now use any character you want in single matches and not be just outperformed by the strongest characters in the game. Because technically in single matches now, there is no strongest character in the game. It's just basically a skin. Almost. There's probably some other variant factors, but not huge, like the damage scaling that those strong characters would have, and the extra bar of health as well. So I think the fact we haven't come up against a single one of those is just very telling of how good this update is. So fair play. But Bandai adding Shallot into the game, which while pretty sick, and also making this update is also pretty sick, is not enough. We need more. We need content. We need new maps. We need new places to play. We need variety there. So while this is sick, give us some more, please.